14 and look great with a cool new suit and hairstyle.
The rep-boosting items for the rec are always must-haves for my crew, so you'll be picking up a new headband at level 21 this season.
Interesting phrase. Very. Origin? It was coined in Macbeth and derives from Middle English.
Very good, son. You know your Shakespeare then, do you?
More than most.
In which play?
2K Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It's the Toronto Raptors facing the Golden State Warriors. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Ingram, and it's Pirtle in its center.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's Thompson. Outside for KD. Another shot. He gets it in there.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Stolen by Durant. And then Durant with the top.
Yeah, not going to get over on KD here. If you give him a chance to attack the basket, he'll be at the rim.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Here's the three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Quickly the pass to Barrett. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. That one drops for him.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit, so we started to talk about RJ Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense will shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And Barrett's a creative player, a guard who can thrive in pick-and-roll sets.
Thompson for three, and another three for Golden State.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Stolen by Thompson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Pachulia with the dunk.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. There's the drive. And Pachulia pulls it down. Warriors leading by 6. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The time. For the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
On defense, the Warriors. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Poked loose, stolen by Durant. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Here's Barrett following the basket by Stephen Curry.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
One-on-one here. Thompson Thompson for the triple. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Inside, Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
I like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Thompson outside. Another three for Golden State.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Barnes. Barrett wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by KD. Quickly against Curry. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's quickly missing. Warriors leading by 15. Outside, KD. He dishes it to Thompson. Outside for Curry. Ingram with the steal. Here's Quickly. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Quickly's got 5 now.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Barnes with it, guarded now by Durant. And the dunk by Barnes.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Warriors. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. They get a hand on it. Outside, Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by McGee.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
The deep 3 from Thompson. He made it! He gets it to go!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Warriors. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So for Toronto right now, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Then it's Walter. And it's Melbo in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Thompson surveying the floor. It's stolen by Barrett. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. They get Stephen Curry. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Warriors leading by 12. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. KD on the wing. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point.
Uses
Manuel quickly. He's checked in for the Raptors. That free throw good from Durant. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Mobo. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Assist from.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Curry. Fires from deep. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
On the wing quickly. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Over to the wing. Here's Mobo. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
That one goes. Count it. And that's 10 points for Stephen Curry.
But you're always looking to see if somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson. Nice dish.
Out to the right wing. Shot to stop the run. Mobo can't hit. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. 13-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Toronto calls timeout. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
The inbound pass. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Assisted.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Curry is inside. Quickly covering. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Mobo. And it's Durant with the rebound. Here's Barnes. To the inside. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Barnes. Durant's got 14 points.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
The Warriors making a switch here. Pachulia is checked in. Hurdle is checked in for the Raptors.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And stolen by Barnes. Here's Walter, and he slams it one-handed.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Hurdle finds Barnes. He takes it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Durant. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, we know KD can carry the load offensively any night. Are we seeing a little stat padding here?
Lobbed up there for Barnes. That's tipped. Durant against Barrett. Durant dishes to Curry. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists now in this one.
So fast off the catch, Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
Here's Walter. And Barnes comes to help. Barnes outside. Second shot opportunity. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Durant. He's through up. Now he's 9 of 10.
Yeah, you can't give Kevin Durant baskets, but certainly can't be that easy for him.
19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Barrett. It's tipped. They get it back. Nobody near Barnes. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out there all by themselves with
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. His three-point stroke was a thing of beauty. He was very consistent, knocked down 7 total, giving the defense nightmares out there. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took. And the confidence of the shooters.
And that does it for our half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Pachulia is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Durant, and it's Curry, and it's Thompson in at the 2-guard. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
There are very few guys Durant's size who can change pace with the bounce like he did there.
Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
And then Durant with the dunk.
That's a big-time finish. KD dunking all over the defense.
It's Barrett on the wing. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Thompson for the triple. Tries again. Pachulia kicks to Durant. Thompson for the triple. Outside for Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. This one for 3. And Klay Thompson hits from deep. Thompson's got 24 points.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Thompson outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Barnes passes to Burton. Misses from close range.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Down low. Outside for Curry. Over quickly. Thompson outside. 3-pointer. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Barrett. And Durant sends it back. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. The dish now to Curry. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Ingram with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Pirtle. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. KD finds Curry. Back to Durant. Takes the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Looks so effortless for Kevin Durant, making long-range shots look unchallenging.
Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And that one drops for him.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain back in the game.
Hurdle's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. To the middle, Green. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Ingram against Thompson. Pass to Pachulia. Green inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ingram finds quickly. Tips it. Tries yet again. Here's Barrett. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. McGee, he's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Curry. And 1:01 left in the 3rd. Livingston with it. Thompson from long range. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter. Barnes right side. That's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Walter, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes.
Jacoby Walter.
Here's Thompson. Walter pulls it in. And the Raptors with the ball. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
And KD just doing a great job of initiating some contact, drawing a guy closer, and he'll get free throws from it.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. Stephen Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. Durant hits them both. Ingram against Green. It's stolen by Green. Lobbed up there for Green. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. A 3-ball. Traps in the tray. Shedd's got his 1st bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 6 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Thompson from long range. What a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here are the Raptors now. So the Raptors 5 right now. And it's Abaji in at the 3. Here's Shed, guarded by Curry. And it's the Warriors' ball. The kick out to Barnes. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Barnes. Thompson for the triple. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Thompson's got 15 points in just the 2nd half. Here's Shed. pass to Battle. Buries it down low. Battle's got his first points in this one. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Williams comes in for Klay Thompson, and it's Livingston in for Stephen Curry. The pass to Lawson. The three-pointer, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. To the wing on the left. Livingston passes to McGee. And he comes up with the deuce.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Stolen by McGee. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Barnes. Here's Williams. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Assisted by Matt.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Fires for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Livingston's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Golden State moving the ball around. Count the basket. KD's got 31 points.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
The three from Barnes. The rebound by Battle. Lawson in the corner. He can't get that one. Excellent D that time there from McGee. KD, that's for two. Over in the corner, Barnes. No good from outside. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Williams. And it's Shed missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's KD. And it's in there. Durant's got 33 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Knocked loose and stolen by Barnes. To the paint. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, we've all seen it. The mobility, the wingspan of Durant. Seriously, how are you going to stop him on an alley-oop?
And Toronto has possession. Out left to the wing. Here's Abaji. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Toronto.
And the first one counts. Different look here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for McGee. Draymond Green comes in for Matt Barnes. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And Toronto also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. Outside, KD. For three. It's rebounded by Lawson. And it's Lawson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Offensive rebound. Barnes. Green with the block.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Driving inside. And it's Shed missing. Shed's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. The deep three from Thompson. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pat to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And made the catch. That's tipped. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Here's where Draymond Green just completely disrupts a possession. He reads the offense well and takes a good calculated risk.
And the Raptors with the ball. Thompson outside, lets it go from deep. Another three for Golden State.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Shed, guarded by Kerr. And it's Shed missing. Fires away from way outside. Curry can't get it to go. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
I got it on and no helping.
Doesn't even remember, which is not your fault because there's nothing to remember. Walking, what are you going to do about it? Take a stance. What kind of stance? Lane, follow my anger. What are you doing? Choosing a color? You're going to dye your hair? Yes, I am. Lots of choices here. Help me narrow it down. You can't do this. Of course I can. And what, walk around in a hood all the time? How are you going to hide this from your mom? I'm not going to hide it. That's the point. Lane, think about this for a second at least. Rory, I've been thinking about this my whole life. Nothing's going to change unless I change it, and now's the time. I need to make a clear statement, one I can't go back on or chicken out on, one that everyone can see. And this is my instrument. It says, this is me. This is Lane Kim. That is you. It's black hair day. This is merely a prop until we find my true color. Now, what do you think? Pink? Or is that too Pink, the singer, and Kelly Osbourne, and Gwen Stefani? Man, there's a lot of cheese associated with color pink. Okay, pink's out. There's blue. What about blue? Not right for your skin tone, and I agree with you.
It's homecoming season in my team. Welcome to season 7 of NBA 2K25.
Hey, that's the new domination tier.
It is, and if you grab 33 wins against themed teams from different cities, states, countries, and continents, there's going to be a prize for you.
Well, if you're successful, you'll bring home 1985's scoring champion, Dark Matter Bernard King. He can really wreck the rim and your opponents.
Oh, he sure can. And if you need another Dark Matter, and oh, don't we all, Level 1 reward Donovan Mitchell can Evo there. Use Spida and set off a whole web of trouble for opposing teams.
New Yorkers will be delighted this season, adding a little more.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Toronto Raptors facing the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Ingram is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Morant. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And Gasol sends it back. Here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Here's Toronto. Morant comes with the double team. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, he's throwing the defense off balance, and then he gets to the bucket. That's a nice move from Ingram.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. We played just over a minute here in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. And that's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
All right, David, thanks. And it's quickly missing. Grizzlies off to a quick start here. It's a 3-point game. Morant against Pirtle. And then Morant slams it in.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Conley against Quickly. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Randolph.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by Ja Morant, and that one good.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now here's Morant. Oh, that was huge!
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Here's Barnes. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Randolph. Morant against Ingram. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And here's Quickly for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant surveying the D.
2 minutes remaining in the fight. 2 minutes.
And it's good, 2 points. Morant's got 17 now.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Outside, Barrett. Back to quickly. Pass to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Morant. He's got 17, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Tony Allen's checked in for Ja Morant, and Bibby subbed in for Mike Conley. And the Raptors also making a change. Walter, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Allen. Outside for Randolph. For Barrett. That's good from Randolph on the assist by Allen.
Great read of the defense there. If you're not guarding Zach Randolph closely, he'll shoot right away.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Randolph. Here's Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Barnes, following the score by Memphis. Gasol with the defensive effort.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause a shot that's in that close.
Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely, and he makes that one.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Barrett. Pirtle is out there with Walter. And it's Shed in at the point guard. Morant outside. Just 5 to shoot. And Pirtle sends it back. Nice break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Shed. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
And Morant gets it to go.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Walter. Scoreless thus far. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Raptors shoot their first free throws of the night. That free throw good from Walter. Some changes for Memphis. Reeves is checked in. And Allen subbed in for Morant. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Please give a big round of applause for your Christmas Youth Dance Team.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Morant. Again, Memphis.
Yeah, this is what Morant does best. A natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways.
Nobody near Barnes. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot.
For Memphis, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Both free throws good from Morant. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Raptors trail by 14. Right wing from outside the arc. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Ball's knocked loose. Morant with the steal. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Purtle.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Pass to Barnes. And Barnes gets double-teamed. Here's Barrett. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barrett's got his first basket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Morant. Alter pulls it in.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Morant against Purtle. Morant with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
With the drive, and good that time. Morant's got 35.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. 6 to shoot. Driving the lane. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And then Morant grabs it in.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 16. Fast break Memphis, and it's Memphis on the break. Here's Morant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Morant's got 39.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Shane Battier is checked in for Randolph. Allen comes in for John Morant. And it's Williams in for Mike Conley. Here's Allen. Outside, Gasol. No good with the triple. Raptors trail by 18. Pass to Mobo. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Timeout call, the Grizzlies. Some changes for Memphis. Zach Randolph's checked in for Batty. Morant comes in for Allen. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Jason Williams. Memphis leading by 16. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Morant against Ingram. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Michael Conley picks one up.
Great offensive players can use that pump fake with such advantage. Ingram gets the foul. Extra points coming.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.